Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome to my channel, everybody. So I am so happy to share my love of paper crafting with you guys. Thank you guys so very much. So this is July 2024's Monday series. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. But let me explain to you. So each month I concentrate on one stamp set, suite, or bundle. And for the month of July, I am concentrating, I need the catalog again. I am concentrating on the Spotlight on Nature, not the bundle, okay? I did not get the bundle because I have the Everyday Detail dies. So this is the bundle, and this is beautiful stamp set. You can use it without coloring, and I've done a project using this stamp set for my July in-person demonstrator event. Second time, yay! I'm so excited, guys. I feel so blessed. I really do. I need to share with you. You guys will be seeing this on the 15th, as that's the third Monday of the month. It is a shaker card. However, okay, many of you know that my mother was murdered on June 4th, 2017. And we were very fortunate. I am so very thankful. We knew the who, what, when, why. Her brother had a mental breakdown and killed her. Tragedy as it is, I am grateful because there are so many people out there who lose family members through suicide, because my brother had killed himself in 2010, and you don't get those answers. We had all those answers. However, from the beginning, I had a goal. And it is the second year in a row now that I've achieved it, and I have prayed about it. My goal was to let June 4th pass without any recollection of the event. I do not want to dwell on how she died. I want to dwell on how she lived, how vibrant she was, how funny she was. All of the best things about my mother. My mother was not perfect, just like none of us are perfect. We have our faults, you know. I didn't always see eye to eye with her from time to time. But, oh, I loved her, and we shared so much. And I still feel her presence with me. I know she visits me. I know, and she had such great faith in God. But this past June 4th, guys, it was days and days later that it occurred to me. And there was no feeling or anything. It was relief. The second year, and this year was better than last year. So for me, I can say that that's the day that she died and went to heaven. Praise God. You know, she was funny. She would say, do not cry and carry on for me when I die, because I am running to the light, you know. And I smile. Even after she died, I smiled when I remembered those words and how great those words are that she gave to us. Anyways, okay. So Monday series, video number 3 equals a shaker card, Spotlight on Nature. The other thing that I have to tell you is that on June 3rd, 2017, I was at an in-person event. I wasn't holding it. I was at my Uplines event. I had taken my daughter. My girlfriend Jackie was with us. We were making these cards, and my daughter started instead of stamping sentiment. She has the most beautiful writing. She doesn't think she does, but it was beautiful. And she was looking at Bible verses and writing on these cards, and we were going to give them to my mother. And I wanted to wait till Sunday when I spoke to my mom again to tell her how excited I was that Justice made her cards, and Justice did this all on her own. I was so excited. So that's another reason why I started doing this in-person event for a Facebook group for people on this side of the pass in Washington State. And I don't charge any money. What I do is we exchange cardstock. So this year I'm asking them to bring me a package of cardstock. They also have to, I have them cut and prep at least a card base. Last year it was several pieces. This year it's just 2 card bases and a scrap piece of paper that they bring. Everything else is done in design. I'm really looking forward to it, and that is something that really surprised me, guys. In-person things kind of like scare me a bit. Anyways, I'm excited because you guys will see this on the 15th, and the event probably was yesterday on the 14th. I'm trying to get and I don't rent a place. I use the fire hall, and you can get it for 4 hours, but you have to call 30 days prior. So I'm hoping that it's on the 14th or the 21st, and Sundays, unfortunately, are the best days because otherwise these other people tend to book it out every single time on a Saturday. So we have to go with a Sunday. Anyway, so I'm excited. Yay. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, and then I just feel great. I just feel great. Coughing, not so good. Stomach, not so good. But hey, life is beautiful. So we are concentrating on the Spotlight on Nature stamp set. So for those of you new, we got off on a tangent, sorry. So on the first Monday of the month, I always do a case of card on a sketch card. On the second, it is a case of card. On the third, it is the shaker card. That's what we're doing today. On the fourth is a fun fold. If there are 5 Mondays, it is a mystery as to what I will come up with. And then for my Saturday series, using the same stamp set, I do a beginner card, a casual card, an avid, and what I call an extreme. If there are 5 Saturdays, that's also a mystery. And I try to do my Saturday series in the color collection. So a brights, a regals, a subtles, neutrals, or in colors. I try to keep it in that family. So let's get started. I'm so happy. All right, so you guys seen my stuff before. You know that I got these, had my husband order these large window envelopes off Amazon. I'm using some of these for my event too, to do a shaker card. Those videos will be airing on the 14th, whatever day the event is. I might have to go and change it. So this is the envelope we are using, and we're going to be cutting that down. And here comes trouble number. Hank? I don't know. I'm on a video. Thank you, Hank. Something happened to the internet. I think my husband might have mowed the cord again. The cable. They're got to bury it. So this is my card base we are using. If it looks familiar to some of you paper pumpkin fans out there, this was an add-on a year or 2 ago. As I have so many, I'm going to use what I have. So, and the reason being is we have a little gold detail coming in this card. So there we go. Look at that. So this is 5.5 by 8.5 scored at 4 1/4. You could do it with a white card base. I would tend, with this type of shaker card, I would add a colored card base or a quarter sheet of cardstock to a piece of cardstock. So we already did the large envelope. We're going to cut off 3.5 inches from this end that doesn't have the window in it, because we need the window. Then we have shaker bits. Lovely Phyllis gave us shaker bits. Now I have shared these. We're going to add some of these butterflies glitter bits, and we have Granny Apple Green blends. We have a blender pen. Inks are Berry Burst, Daffodil Delight, Granny Apple Green, Black Memento. Oh, wait till you see. Look at this. Isn't that pretty? I already got glue dots all over the back of it, but I want to show you how I did this part of it anyways. So look at even that just on there, and you could just stamp the flower and have that going through it. No, 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 no. No! I'm like, oh, I'm so tempted to do that, but I don't have another one of these prepared. Now, where did I get this? I got this at the dollar store, guys. Yes. So, and I know they still have words. They had like magic. This one says dream. They have love. And they get them. Oh, no, this one is from Recollections. These are not the ones from the dollar store. Hold on, I'll show you. I do have ones from the dollar store. They're identical. Let's see. That is not the box. This is the box. Wooden bit box. Let's see. These are super old. This was scrapbooking days. So here's my wooden dowels for my my bow maker that my husband made. Might need those to make like ornaments. So these ones are from the dollar store. This says Magic. This is Recollections. This one says Magic, but you get the idea, right? So, dollar store. You could use any of those, but we are using Believe. And now I'm going to do one that says Dream to show you how. So I have one of each. You're going to see part of it because I don't feel like, oh, I might as well do it all. To emboss it, I cannot, my embossing gun, guys, does not reach my countertop. So there's Dream. But Believe is ready and willing and ready to go. So we're going to do Dream. Let's see, that's it. Sorry, this might be, I'm so happy. I really am, guys. I can't express that to you more than I am. So I want to tell you, I did, where are those? Those should have been in that box and they're not. And I stuck them in a different box, didn't I? Okay, you saw me do the crosses for Paper Pumpkin, and I'm thinking I put those in scrapbooking box. I'm not scrapbooking, junk journal boxes. I just dropped something on Tia. She's not happy. I'm sorry, TT. Oh, I can't find where I put them. Is that you need? Oh, I can show you. So, I did these crosses for my event, right? Can you see the gold? It's really a dark gold, and I wanted something brighter. So, we changed our plans up, right? My daughter got me a 4-pack of these little, one's copper, one's rose gold, one's silver, little ink. This is a pigment ink, which that is helpful because first thing I did was I inked, let me show you, I inked the back, but it didn't set. It does set, but it didn't set soon enough for me, and I wanted to make sure it didn't come off. So I needed to find a way to emboss it. So this is what I came up with. Pigment ink. My little coffee filter here, which I'll use till, and I just took this pigment little, and this was much easier than Versamark for color wise, because I tried to do Versamark on top of it, and then the gold got onto my Versamark pad, which one day I'll get a new one, just not anytime soon. So there we go. So then took this, placed it on here, sprinkled embossing powder. This is clear, and I didn't want the thick. I wanted this just so. All right, now I'm gonna have to go in, emboss this, dump this off. Give me a second, guys. Ooh, has some. Let's get this done. So sorry you guys can't see it. You guys know that I burnt a hole in my polyester stretch pants trying to emboss on my knee at one time on camera. Those have successfully gone into the garbage. There was no saving it. I learned my lesson. Alright, sorry about the noise. So now I have Dream done, and it's in gold. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I can use either one now. The other one just has the dots all over it. So what I do with my coffee filter is put it in here. Now I'm going to tell you, I have a tray. Before Stamping Up and them had a powder tray, they were bead trays, and I have one of those in my little embossing box, but I don't use it either. The coffee filter works great, and it's less hassle. So now that that is all done, we have a white piece that's 4 by 5 1/4. we are going to stamp on this. Yes, we are. And we are going to stamp in Versamark. Now, if I can just find the large background stamp. We're going to stamp on this too, but in a color. Not sure. Originally, I was going to use the new Petunia Pop, but I didn't have any embellishments. And Phyllis sent me these lovely embellishments, and this is really close to Berry Burst. So I went with it instead. I can change my mind. I can change it back too, if I want to. So I'm going to ink with larger ink images, stamps. It's easier to take the pad to the actual stamp. At least that is my experience. So I might have to do a little masking on this. I want my butterfly up here. So I want flowers like right here. Please let this be right. I'm going to have to look at my butterfly. I should have started with the butterfly. There it is. Oh, nope, it's going to be great. I'm trying to think now, what color am I going to use for the butterfly? I don't want it the same color as the flowers. And I wasn't using Daffodil Delight for the flowers, so my butterfly might have to be maybe Pretty in Pink. Yeah, I think Pretty in Pink. I'm gonna have to use a blender pen because I don't have a marker or blends. And guys, except for Pretty in Pink, I don't think I'm gonna buy blends anymore for the in colors. Let me explain to you, because I don't do enough coloring to warrant using them. I want to fill in a little down here with the leaves. We're going to have to do coloring on this, but I don't think I get enough use out of them and they dry up. So I want to do just a little here and a little here and like right there. Just a little bit more. I also think that maybe we're going to stamp this one like in here. You know what? Maybe I'm just going to catch a little bit of this, like right there. And this one right there. Oh, that's so lovely. And Believe or Dream, whichever one you want to use, is going to be down there. So we got some coloring to do. We have some coloring to do. Let's stamp our envelope. We're not going to color the envelope, guys. No, blends do not do well on that. It just, trust me, it doesn't. It bleeds through the whole thing. But what I want to, oh, you know what? No. We are going to stamp in Granny Apple Green with the leaves on the envelope. And we can stamp our butterfly too, just in the solid Berry Burst. Or what color did I say we were going to use? Pretty in Pink, right? So let me move this aside because we want to do our leaves on our envelope. So we're going to save the butterfly for the back. I want to put a little here and a little right there where the address is going to go. Now on the back here, we need the butterfly, which needs to be cleaned off because it's going to get stamped in Pretty in Pink. My favorite pink. I was so surprised, guys, when they brought it back. There goes my new in colors. Knocked over my card as well. Let's move you for the moment. Put this here. Woohoo! Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, we're just not going to close that one up. And then I want to use thinking fingers, right? I'm looking for my little pad of, oh, there it is. My little sticky notes, the bit that I tore off of from making my Aunt Carol's project. There, some. I don't want it stamped on the gold. There we have it. All right, envelope, check, done. Put that over there. We don't need, oh, we do need to stamp for the inside. So I am leaving this blank on the inside, and there is a reason, because I think this is a very inspirational card. So I just want to do some leaves to tie that in. That's it. Very simple, simple, simple. Set that aside. And let's do our coloring before we get on to making our, maybe I shouldn't have stamped so much. So we're going to start actually with the light, just checking. And the reason being is because I can quickly color. If you didn't want to do any blending, you didn't have to. I like to do the stem. We're going to do a little there in these leaves. I mean, it really doesn't matter if you start with the light or you start with the dark. I do like the fact that they sell them in a pair. But you can see how it bleeds through. That's why we're not doing that on the envelope. It would be a mess. That's my hubby mowing the front yard, and he just ran over something. He is a jack of all trades, that man. The things that break around this place that he has to fix. He's like, where would you be without me? I said, well, number one, I would probably not own a television. Probably still have a landline telephone. And I definitely wouldn't have a computer. And I probably have to walk or take the bus because I couldn't fix a car to save my life. Or wait like I do now, because I really don't drive since my operation. I wait. People drive me everywhere. My daughter checks with me. Is today chauffeur day? Her day's off. Tomorrow I have to be at the university, so I'm just adding a few little strokes in here.
Papa mowed the internet cord and doesn't even know it.
Okay, well, you can go tell him, shut the door. Yeah, that's what I thought he did. They haven't buried the cable. I have had a internet cord cable laying on the surface of my yard for near 15 years. And that's not an exaggeration by any means. They just have never got out there and buried it. And my husband has gotten tired of fixing it. Like when the rain gets in the cable, he's fixed it so many times that he finally got around. And he's like, okay guys, you need to come bury this internet cord. I am tired. And so they did come and mark it like a week ago up. Oh, he knows. I heard my husband say, yeah, I know. He'll fix it. He'll jerry-rig it again. Oh, we have to do the leaves. I really wish I did have a pink to do the butterfly. I don't think I have Berry Burst either. I'm looking. I don't have Berry Burst yet. I will have it, just not right now. So we're going to have to do the flowers. Okay, so all that blending, beautiful. Before we go coloring anything else, I want to give it some pollen to add a little Ooh, I wanted to use the hashtag bit on there too. I'm not sure though. No, I think we'll skip that. So we're going to use the little dots. 1, 2. I always like to test to see. Okay, we're going to definitely stamp off. And then I'm going to put a little bit of like pollen here. Oh, definitely stamped off. It's really faint. I'll have to hold it up so you guys can see it. Little dusting. A little fairy dust, you could call it. Little fairy dust. Going, let's do it this way, in between those. Just kind of using the curve around the flowers. All right, hopefully you guys can see the little dot around it. Now we are going, oh, I can use that on the actual envelope itself. We got to cut that first, so let's wait. That's what we're going to do with that one. Let's color. Oh, I have a berry burst marker. I do. And why do I have that? Because it was in, and berry burst is missing. Where is my berry burst marker? Uh-oh. I'm missing, oh, it's in an event box. That's where it's at. It's in an event box. Those 2 markers. Ah, I know which one. Give me a sec. I do want it. I do know which box it is in. No. Sorry, TT. No. Yes. I have berry burst in. I have bubble bath. We can do. Ah, this is going to be beautiful. These 2 combinations work really well. So, or not fresh freesia. We want bubble bath instead of pretty in pink. I don't have to do a blender pen, I don't think. So we're gonna first, not sure about the butterfly. Give me a minute to think about the butterfly. So we're gonna color in with bubble bath, right? Yes. These are the Stampin' markers. When they did the new color refresh, you could buy the these new core colors, and then they were on the free celebration item, the last celebration, and I meant to get another packet. I just couldn't spend the extra $50. And then by the time I could, oh, they were sold out. So I'll wipe that off. Oh, so pretty. But now I'm thinking maybe my butterfly needs to be like with a little yellow. I think I have lemon lolly in there. A yellow butterfly, my mother's favorite color. I think we'll do a yellow butterfly. I might have actual daffodil delight. We'll mix that with lemon lolly. I think that's lemon lolly in there. Okay, so this isn't as pretty as the blends, but it sure is quicker than what I was gonna do. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm gonna take my berry burst and I'm gonna use this tip, and I am going to come in to a few of these. Don't do them. I'm not doing them all. I'm just trying to give it some shading here. And if you want to really shade it out, where's the blender pen? My, 20-year-old blender pen here. You can blend it out some, but I don't think so. I think we're just gonna keep it. If you want thinner streaks, use the brush, that little tip. Like for this, and just do very light-handed. Really, really pretty stuff. Right now on this one, I'm not even trying to hit all their marks, just some. Okay, the large one, I'm gonna fill that in. And then I'm just gonna bring brush strokes. The lighter your hand is doing this, the thinner your strokes are. So there's my tulips. Oh, it's gonna be such, look at those colors mixed with that. Such a bright ray of sunshine. Oh, this is gonna be really, I bet Lemon Lolly is in my box. I know it is. It is. There it is, and I want Daffodil Delight. Or maybe we'll use these two. We'll have to see. I'm going to do a test. Testing. So this is Lemon Lolly. Let's test it out. There's Lemon Lolly. Let's do Daffodil Delight. Ooh, that will go nicely together. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take our Lemon Lolly, Stampin'Up marker, and we're going to color the entire butterfly yellow. This would have been one I sent to my mom. I can already tell because of the butterfly. I made a stained glass butterfly for her when I was 10 years old. And she kept it. It's, can I even get to it? I think I can. I can show you. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Okay. I will take this when I get the opportunity and see if I can have it fixed, because this hung in my mother's house. I made this at church camp at Big Bear, and anyways, my mother kept this. I don't have this glass, and it's would need, but that's the butterfly I made her when I was 10, and so now I have it, and I one day want to fix this and have it hanging in my kitchen window. So now we're going to take our daffodil, oh, that's crushed curry, we don't want that, we want the Daffodil Delight, and we want, oh, if you want to see what the difference is, wrong tip. This is the difference in their new markers. Much better tip. That new tip is a game changer, guys. Game changer. All right. So now we are going to shade in. Who says you have to have a blend? You don't. You can use markers, 2 different colors. I'm going to hold this up. I am so pleased with the butterfly. There is my butterfly, and my tulips or poppies, whatever you want to call them. There you go. That's it. Now, what I would like to do, I kind of think I want to sponge around the outside. However, I'm also thinking I could use this little hashtag bit and just go around the outs. You're not going to see it. It's going to be in the thing. You will not see it. So we're going to skip that. Let me move all of these over there. It says no, I want to come into place. So that's going there. I've got a mess. And we're getting the Granny Apple Green because we're going to stamp. We're going to cut. So this is the envelope. It is roughly 9.5 inches long. You need to cut 3.5 inches off of this. So there's 3.5. Now this, I'm not throwing away. I am keeping this because I can use this in junk journaling. Trim it down a little, glue it this way. This is a great pocket. If it was shorter, this is a great pocket to hold a gift card. So this is not going to waste at all. So now this will open up. We can stick our front that we just made. Look how pretty that is, guys. And look at, you wouldn't even know that that's not, it's just beautiful, right? I think it is. If you want more, the butterfly's not all the way in there, but that's okay. I could trim some off of it, but I'm not going to. It's really good. It's good, good, good. I'm not going to nitpick it apart. So what I do want to do, thinking fingers, what did I do with the, we need this. I need stuff not to fall down. We need these to do, and I got to have the straight edge. Right like that, because we don't want to, I guess it would just wipe off because it's plastic, but we're going to try not to. Put it right up against there. And now we're going to stamp off because that's just too bright. My husband's checking to see. Oh yeah, stamped off. So stamp. We are going to start up there. Then I just need something on there. So now I'm going to turn it this way. I think we can get all of that with this one little post-it note. I'm going to do some yellow on there too. Don't, like, what is she doing? I should have left more space. Okay, turn it this way. Oh, look, that will tuck in right in the little pocket. All right. Stamp off, stamp off, stamp off. And we need to do the top, which it's going to be folded down. So you just gotta picture it, okay? It works. And I'm telling you, this is so much easier than all the other stuff. Stamp off. That's good. That's good. We could add this on the inside of the card if I can find where the card base is. I've moved so many trays on top of other things that they're all like piling up. So the inside, let's do just a little bit too. Okay, we did a little bit, just a little bit. Now back to our Daffodil Delight, and the dream is waiting to be used. One, we're going to do a little there, a little there. Okay, inside done, check. So we're going to do a little there, a little there. Like I said, this one should have had more. Space, but it's going to do the job. Now part of me wants to fletch this whole thing. I'm not going to, because of the window. It would get everywhere. With the berry burst, it would be, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it anyways. All right. I am going to cover this up as best I can. to here. Oh, this won't be too bad. It won't be so bad. All right. This is not good for the tips of your markers, guys. Oh, and I did something with Pretty in Pink, didn't I? Oh, I stamped our butterfly on our envelope. It's okay. It's just Pretty in Pink. So you can flick ink like this. Do you see that? Okay, you can do it with a marker. I don't. Well, I do, but I prefer to use the ink, this little well, you can call it, of your ink pad. Now you need a little water. Oops, sorry, I hit the camera. Okay, so I'm going to grab my old cloth here. I'm going to take a water bottle because I need water on my toothbrush. I'm just spraying my toothbrush. I don't want it to one. I'm going to take it and do this all over in there, right? Now, close that up. I don't think we're going to need any more. I'm going to open this up a bit. And now we're going to flick that all over our envelope. And we also going to add it to this. Why not? Oh, ooh, 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 is that pretty? Where's my envelope? We're going to just go ahead and flick that all over the envelope, please. See, it should have been yellow, but I changed my mind. So this is done. Now we can put our card together, but I need hand sanitizer to clean my hands, to clean the ink off of my hands. Pardon if you guys are bothered by scars. Pardon my scar. You guys don't know, that is my lovely cancer scar. I've got many more. I got new ones now. I told my husband I don't need a tattoo. My daughter likes tattoos. I don't need a tattoo. I got scars. Okay, so this now is gonna get glued inside here just like that, and then we're going to fold this over. I'm not going to score it or anything. We're just going to fold it over, but we are going to ink it up. We're going to glue it up first. Glue it up. Yeah, this one's taking a while. My apologies. Hopefully we'll be done here in 5 minutes. 10 if I keep chatting, right? But you guys are wonderful. I am just telling you, I am so grateful to be doing this and sharing it with you all. I just am. I have a blast. So I'm opening this envelope up as wide as I can, sticking it all the way down into it, right? Like so. So it's in there. Now I have glue on there, but now I need to, oops, I don't want glue at the top. I just want it along the side and up to here. Oh no, I didn't leave enough. So 3.5 inches is wrong. It's 2.5 inches. What am I going to do? I could, let me have my card base. And I wrote 3.5 inches in my directions. So, ooh, I know why. This is not in there all the way. I'm like, something's wrong. No, nothing's wrong. I didn't get this all the way down to the bottom. So let's take it out. Pop it in there so the glue on that doesn't get to the back of it. And let's try again. I thought I had it all the way at the bottom. Silly me. I was like, this is wrong and my directions are wrong. Okay, so now we're going to try again to get it. It's okay if glue gets on the back. We just don't want it on the window. And why are you being difficult right now? There. Now it's all the way down there. There. See, it's all the way down at the bottom. It happens. It happens to me. And you can see right here, this is 4 by 5 1/4, and we have this room to fold it over. That's what we were after. So put glue along there, along the top here, and you'll understand in a minute. Okay, so now all I'm going to do is fold it along that edge. Oh, don't glue it. You won't have any shaker bits in it if you glue it, which I could have just made a huge boo-boo. Now we get to put our shaker bits in there. So I used this large plastic spoon. I gave some of these away at the event, last year's event, because I think it's just handy-dandy. So I'm going to take a nice little spoonful, and I'm going to pop it in there. Ugh, that looks really good. And I'm going to take just a little bit of these. I think that might be actually too much in there. Let me give it a little shaky bit. Yeah, that's a little too much. So take some out of there. Now that I have them everywhere. Yeah, that looks good now. Then I'm going to sprinkle some butterflies in there. Take a look. Okay, that looks good. Looks good. I have a piece that is turned the wrong way, so let's do this. In fact, I do want to like remove you. You're just too big and bulky. There's some in here that are just a little bulky for this. I'll put them back in the bag. All right. Little bits, little tiny hearts, stars. I wonder if I can get you back in the bag. Little pouch that we made. All right, so we folded it over, right? So on the back now, we want to miter, which means just to cut from this corner to an angle. It could be like that. It could be wider. It's up to you. I call it taking a piece of pie out. And mine are never equal. Now, you could glue these two together and glue it down. But all I do, and I'm really sloppy with it, I just cut this off. Okay, so now we have that away. Now I'm going to seal it. I could have did a better job right there, but that's okay. So this is going to get glued. You're going to see that little bit of gold. That's what I was after, all the way around there. Except we need those to be, why are you? One got like turned sideways and was like not happy there. So now we're going to glue this down onto our card base. So I'm saying you will have a little bit of a border around if you're doing the standard, you know, front size of your envelope equaling 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. You will have a little border with using these envelopes. I'm going a little heavy-handed on the glue, but I don't know if you can see it. It's a real thin bit of glue. Just scribbling it on there. Oh, something is turned sideways right there. It's a big bead. Okay, it can stay there. It's going to help look at that. Love it. I love that pops of things stick to the top of this. Absolutely love it. So now we have, ta-da! That's what it was all about. Believe. So I already told you, I already gave all of these their little rub down. I just have to flick them off. And joke's on me about putting it on the ground, by the way, because I had to clean it all up. So I'm trying not to do that. I'm busy right now, Maji. Can I do it later? Like, no, it's driving me crazy. I can only wait so long. Okay. Sorry, so maybe 15 minutes was the rule here. I'm trying to be quick about these. Trying to get them out of the way. I wish I could move that bead that got stuck there. But you know what? In a way, it works. Believe. In this, I want down here. What I wanted to do was put believe. There's a little quote I wanted, or make one up. Always believe in yourself, or something like that is what I want to put in there. Maybe I'll print it up at the library, go type it up and print it up. I do have a printer, guys. It's just not cost effective to buy the ink for it. The printer is made and designed to do photos. My son thought that was, well, at the time I was scrapbooking, and he thought this was the top of the line printer. And yeah, for that, but yes, the ink dries up so quick in it, it's just not cost effective. I can go to the library and print stuff up for free. They credit you like so many copies a month, and that's what I do. So here is my envelope with the wrong colored butterfly now. It should have been yellow, but it's still pretty. So I hope you guys like this one. Let me give you, oh, we're going to put all that berry burst. So I could do these, and I almost don't even know if I need them now. I don't think I need them, so I'm not going to waste them on something I don't need. Because there's so much color in there. Great use of that little envelope. Makes such a quick and easy shaker card. It's fun. Oh, I just love it. Look how it's all sticking in there. I can sit there and look at this. So now I'm going to clean up my mess and try not to lose anything that's going everywhere. So thanks for watching, everybody. I am going to ask, if you are not subscribed, would you please consider subscribing as I clean up? And I'm going to ask that if you have time and you liked what I did, please comment and let me know. As that's why I keep doing this. Feel free to reach out and contact me with any questions. If you want to exchange cards with me or get on my mailing list, feel free to do so. I can't find my card that has my email address up there, but it will be up there somewhere in another video or soon. I really want to do a nice one and laminate it, and I just had the laminator out. But as always, guys, thank you for letting me share my love of paper crafting with you. It just means the world to me, and I invite you to come back and visit me in my wonderland. Bye bye for now.